Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. Today I'm going to do a shorter video for Collection Obsession because I really want to talk about this paper album, this paper pad. Oh, we're starting out great. So, okay. Let me put in my teeth that speak English and we're going to try again. I want to talk about this paper pad. I love this paper pad. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and every time I look through it, I love it. I have used exactly 1/2 of it. This paper pad comes with 60 sheets, and I've used 30 of them. So when I tell you that I love it, I love it. And I used it quite a bit, well, some, for Collection Obsession this month. I'm going to do a flip through. I think I flipped through it for the beginning of the month and showed the papers that are in it. This particular paper pad has great background papers, I think. And most of them I've used at least once. This one I've used 2 of. I've used 2 of this one. So there's no rhyme or reason. I just love, love, love this paper. I love this paper pad. I like the collage effect of it. I like the worn and kind of, it's not really grungy, but it definitely has that antique kind of worn design to it. This is a beautiful background. And I probably need to clean it up. I'm going to pass this along and give it to my niece who does junk journals. I think that she will absolutely make amazing things with this because she makes amazing things as it is already. And it just has, she likes a lot of the floral and the fauna. She loves butterflies. So I just think that this would kind of work well with her own preferences. Beautiful, beautiful papers. So that is the designs. I don't think there was any design that I used all 3 of. So I think you were able to see all of them. Now, I have torn out. So this is a paper that is not from that paper pad. It is from another paper pad. It is another paper that I absolutely I'm enchanted with it. I love it. So much so that I started to use it when I was making these layouts, and I stopped myself because I just still wanted to look at it. But I've torn out some more papers that I think I'm going to use with this paper. That will become a new layout. I had 2 of these for my collection obsession this month, and I've used 1. I'm going to pass this on to my niece. And now we're down to the layout. So let me talk about my idea for this month. I took my collection obsession on the road with me and created base pages. I have some photos in mind that I want to put on these layouts. I'm not completely finished placing embellishments. So I thought that when in the next video that I create for this month, I'm going to bring you along with that process. I'm going to bring you along while I'm placing photos and embellishments on them. But first, we're just going to look at what I've created for these base pages. Now, what I have used a lot of is embellishments from 49 and Market. So these frames are from 49 and Market. All this title, 49 and Market. All of this is from 49 and Market. This tag here, 49 and Market. This is a label, not a tag. This piece of lace is 49 and Market, and this gingham here is a scrap that I had. So I'm just using up, I really, really want to use up a lot of my 49 and Market laser cuts. These are chipboard, just the embellishments that I have from 49 and Market. This one is a really basic design for 3 photos, and this is from 49 and Market. I can do a lot more with this. This is fun. I just like this. I really like, and I think these photos are going to be of us hiking in the woods. And this was a scrap piece of lace from 49 Market, and I just tucked it under there. I think once the photo is in, it's going to look like a tab. That's what I've got in my head anyway. We'll see. This is another really basic design. It's going to have 2 photos going very linear, and then I'm going to decorate around it. I will bring you along for that. I want us to work on through these together. And this one is probably not my favorite. This did not come out the way I had imagined it in my head. I'm hoping that once I place photos and the rest of the embellishments, it's going to look better. This is probably my absolute favorite. I love this. I love how the edges are roughed up and torn here and here. And it's the L design. You know, I am very, very fond of a good L design. I said that one was my favorite. I changed my mind. This one is for sure my favorite. And I just love it. And this is a 6x8 that I tucked in there. I am trying to use, that was one of the things I took with me for Collection Obsession this month. I took several 6x8 pads, and I used some of them. Not all of it, of course, but that is my goal. And these are probably going to hang out on my desk the entire fall season, because I know that I can incorporate them through the entire fall season and get some of this used up. So that is my goal. When I come back again later this month, we're going to put photos and embellishments in. We're going to do that together. And that will be my wrap up for Collection Obsession this month. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have, you know what? Let's back the train up. Because one of the things that I wanted to talk about this paper pad, and I completely got sidetracked. I got sidetracked. I think it sidetracked me because I started out speaking weirdly, and you know, my life is awkward frequently. So it threw me off, and I forgot to talk about this. Here is what I wanted to cover. Let's move these out of the way. They're distracting. I wanted to say this. As you can see here on the front of this paper pad, it costs $13.99 full retail price from Hobby Lobby. And we all know I will not pay full retail price. I do my best to get things on sale. That is very, very rare that I love something so much that I'm willing to pay full price. So I know that I got this for 40% off, which brings it down to $8.39. So if I were to use this in its totality at $13.99, that would be a cost of 23 cents per sheet. And that is, for me, the value of paper pads, because you get a large quantity of great paper at a very reasonable cost. And since I paid for this at 40% off, it cost $8.39. I used half of the pad, and that brings the cost up to 28 cents per sheet. It's still a great value. So when you're thinking about the purging process, because I know you heard me say I plan on sharing this with my niece, sometimes that is alarming to people. That anyone would purge or give away or share. For me personally, I love sharing my hobby. I love sharing my products. It makes me inordinately happy to find someone who loves paper like I love paper, and then I get to share it with them, and then we get to chit chat about it. I love that. And I have been So blessed to find friends in my adult life who love scrapbooking the way that I love scrapbooking, who love paper the way that I love paper. And there's more to come. We've got some surprises in the future. I can't wait to share it all with you when the time comes. But I just wanted to do a little just kind of blurb about the cost, the value, and the use of products. When it comes time, I just encourage you, if you need to break down the cost of what you're using so that you can kind of see the value, paper pads are a great value. And even if you don't use all of it, it's still a good value. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, we can let the train continue down the track now. And I will say thank you for joining me. Come back. We will chat again soon. Bye bye.